Yo, what up? Good morning, GMG. Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler, Mando. Good morning. How you doing today?
Good morning, man. How are you?
What's up with your hair today?
I just came out of the shower. I told you I had 5
it.
hours of calls. And I was like, oh, shit, I gotta go have a shower because I didn't have a shower after the gym.
I love that.
Fresh-faced today.
Fresh-faced. I love that. It's so good. I love it. Well, for us, I don't even have hair anymore. The heat in my apartment has absolutely obliterated every last strain of hair I had. So
Portugal's looking beautiful today.
Yeah. Dude, it's like -1,000,000 here, and it's like a blizzard.
You're the one who could have come out here for this period and decided to stay in Montreal. Like, you had the option to. The rest of the team came. I met them. We had a beautiful lunch, a couple of beers, looking over the seaside at Cascais, and then...
Listen. As someone has to hold the fort down,
Fort down in Montreal?
Someone has to run shop. Someone's got to run the biz.
You mean trade shitcoins?
Trade shitcoins.
We had a beer and we had the fucking laptop up still working.
Yeah,
exactly.
we were still working.
Having beers on the seaside of Portugal.
You needed to stay in the Autis kitchen does not mean that you couldn't have come to.
Let's shout out the Autis kitchen, by the way, Wizard of Soho. But listen, I'm cozy. I got my shits here. Someone's got to
look
hold
more
it down.
winter where you are right now.
It's
so cold that you're having to wear a hoodie underneath your earphones. There's it's a room that I can tell hasn't seen light in months. You know what I mean? Like, natural light does not come into that place.
Yeah, there's no natural light right now. It's cold. I saw a dad pushing his stroller up the street. It's like -30 degrees and it's a blizzard right now. Yeah. I have to do run errands outside, but I can't even I'm too lazy to get out. That's how I haven't felt air on my skin in 4 days. I should probably go out on my balcony. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Tyler? How's Chicago treating you?
We're sunny and 40 Fahrenheit, so not terrible for the winter. I'm good today. Big day out there. I feel like I was more nervous yesterday than I am today. We're either going to zero or Valhalla, and it seems like there is no in between.
Yeah. Agreed. Let me 100%. No, listen, we'll be fine. Listen, whether we go up or down in short term, also this is annoying me. Whether we go up or down in short term, we'll survive. The bull market is not done. Timeline's in shambles. Everybody's coming. Everyone's next again. Just everybody take a fucking chill pill. Powell will or will not save your bags. What's for sure is Donald Trump's going to save your bags. So everybody chill. Tell the show today. Market report. Let's talk about all this FOMC shit and all that good stuff because we're all macro expert analysts now. The biggest, Mando, I hear sources is the biggest FOMC in the history of FOMC. The biggest. It's going to be huge. In other words, very important. Tyler's top 1,000. Let's see what Tyler's going to store for us. We got a special guest today because, as you may know, we are partners with CoinDesk over at Consensus Hong Kong next month. As a matter of fact, we have a whole Ask Rug Radio stage. Ooh-wee! At Consensus on 19th. So Sam Ewan's going to come. He's the head of media innovation at CoinDesk. He's going to come up, chit-chat about what's happening in Hong Kong next month. Speaking of which, Happy Chinese New Year to all our fam out there in Asia. I know a lot of y'all celebrate the year of the wood snake. I did my research. It could be good. It could be bad, so You gotta stay on your tippy toes here. You gotta stay on your tippy toes. I'll be celebrating Chinese New Year on Sunday at my favorite local Chinese restaurant. I can't wait. I do it every year. It's good luck. And then, true story. And then Robit loot box spin. And last but not least, this show is powered by Galaxis. Galaxis is a Web3 platform empowering creators and brands to build unstoppable communities with full ownership and independence, trusted by icons like Donald Trump, Steve Aoki, Mike Tyson, and the NBA, shaping together the future of engagement. And also Fairside. Every day we see people's wallets get drained. Fairside is about to launch the fair alternative to insurance for crypto scams. Check out Fairside Network on X. If you get drained, you won't get wrecked. Mando, let's talk about this FOMC stuff.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
GM, everyone. So I hope you survived the night. It did feel kind of crazy out there at the moment because everyone's like, oh, Bitcoin's 102K, but like, let's not get it twisted.
Nobody has Bitcoin.
Absolutely wrecked on anything. If you listen to this show, you've been wrecked. So meme coins are down, AI coins are down. Even my buyback coins are down. Like, it's not good day for altcoins yesterday. Bitcoin has remained above 102K, barely moved, but Bitcoin dominance has headed back towards 60%. Just a pretty ugly move for anything that's not Bitcoin, really. Solana's held up okay, as has ETH. I was actually looking at the ETH chart today, and I was like, I just don't know how you've gone through. If you like, I just have massive respect for someone who has gone through this cycle and just been like, I'm going to buy some more ETH. because that is just depressing to look at. Like, it's where it was 27th of February, 2024. It was where it was a year ago.
It can't even make a higher high, dude.
Do you know what I mean? I was looking at it just going like, oh my God, like, how is it still there? Bitcoin, there was a really good, but I think I saw something the other day, was the first time Bitcoin hit 100K, ETH was at 4K.
I saw that post too. Yeah.
It was at 3.8.
Was it Kadeen?
Yes, yeah, it was.
It was Kadeen, right? I saw that tweet.
Like, this is someone, and I've been wrecked on stuff too, but like ETH, Jesus Christ, like,
it's this one.
It's painful, man. Yeah, that one.
First time Bitcoin hits 100K, ETH is at 4K. Second time Bitcoin hits 100K, ETH is at 3.9K. Third time Bitcoin hits 100K, ETH at 3.7K. Fourth time Bitcoin hits 100K, ETH is at 3.4K. Fifth time Bitcoin hits 100K, which was like, what, 2 days ago? ETH is at 3.09K. It just, you know that loop meme, which is not really a meme, it's how market cycles kind of work. The thing here.
I mean, it's not, yeah, I mean, ETH is still unchanged, at least from where it was a year ago, but like, it is I don't know, it is painful to talk about majors and be like, well, ETH slightly underperformed again, but
it's just a proper builder's chain. I think we've been talking about this a little bit, even whether it was with Tyler, before Tyler joined the show with Ovi and stuff, but like, it's just like this perfect place to build on. Like, I could see a world where like Ethereum just like sideways for life, but it's still like is the future of like the internet, like, you know, like this decentralized network on which you can build apps on, like Myriad, etc. But it's pretty wild. It is pretty crazy.
Yeah. So Ethan, well, mainly Bitcoin has been the one that's been outperforming. A lot of people just saying, you know, this is the end. You're never going to make money again. I don't see any of that in like what's going on. Stablecoin market cap continues to go higher. Bitcoin holding up okay. Stocks had a little bit of wobble, but haven't fallen out of bed. Yeah, I don't see some. I'd love to point out what is the nuke, other than you just don't like the chart. What I think this does point more to is a chop, which I think is, if you haven't been in crypto for a while, chops can last for a long time, a long time. We can be in them for 6-7 months. Maybe I think it was 9 months last year that we were.
No, it was 6. This one was 6. Oh, this one or this one was 6 months.
Was it March till?
Yeah. It was. Oh no, I said 6 more months of chop. You're right. I think I think it was 9
It
months.
was pretty disturbing how long it was.
Was it really 9?
This one was
Was it
252 days.
Jeez.
What's
Bruh.
Yeah.
What's 252
Um,
days? 252 days in months. That is 8.28 months. That's what it was. Yeah.
Cool.
8
So,
months.
and this started when? It started
Ça, c'était 26 février. There
this
you
new
go.
one. You would say it probably started mid
Here. So if I copy paste this here range here, you started on November
July.
11th. L'armistice. November 11th. And you could argue it starts. Nah, you could argue it starts in this chop here that day. So it's what, November 4th that week here. And I think we chopped till like here.
I was just laughing.
It's
But
gonna be half of it.
one piece of hope, right? The meme coin rally came like a month to 2 months after the Bitcoin like chop started, right? So like Bitcoin chop started February, and then it was March, April where we had the blow off.
Are we back with my favorite chart? It's this one. This is my favorite chart right now. There you go. What does this mean for JLP?
That means
kidding.
JLP. I mean, look at JLP during that chop last time.
It went up like 3x.
It didn't go up 3x, but it went up like 20% in that period.
Yeah.
Which is why, I've been saying that in the show yesterday as well. Like, people are now starting to see these sort of buyback yielding degen products a bit more attractive right now, because I think people are seeing it to be a volatile chop. Which is exactly what it felt like with all these sort of coins around that period as well. All the meme coins last time did the same sort of horrific move lower. It was bad yesterday. Don't want to look at the portfolio bad, I think, across a range of different coins. We've bounced a little bit this morning. I don't think someone's going to hear something from the FOMC and immediately want to buy a meme coin, but maybe there's been some de-risking around that. I think the FOMC today, they're going to keep rates the same. Last month, they were pretty hawkish. My honest opinion is that they will probably be balanced. Remember, we had lower inflation prints from now and since then. So there's nothing that, for them to be as hawkish as they were last month, they'd have to be pretty political. They'd have to be basically like Trump's about to like massively ramp up inflation here. And I don't know if they're going to do that. I think they'll probably just be like, we're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see. So I actually think it'll be a bit more balanced. I really do, because the data since then has been pretty benign.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you think just flat, like just is gonna stay the course on what he said
100%.
last time? Yeah.
100%. The rates will not change, and they didn't change last month either, right?
Well, yeah, that's what he said. So do you think this is bullish or bearish in terms of price action that Powell stays flat?
Well, it's all about the press conference. It's all about the press conference. And I think the press conference is what caused the massive sell-off last month.
Yes.
So don't expect a movement on the first headline, Fed keeps rates unchanged. Around 2 p.m. Eastern, he then goes in, does a half an hour to 45-minute long press conference. And the market will swing around on the back of that. Generally on FOMC day, you see Darth Maul candles, all right? We go up, we go down. So like generally spend the day fading the first move.
Yeah, don't trade.
Don't just be like, oh my God, we're going to zero.
Just don't.
Yeah, it is sometimes a fun day to trade. You can make a lot of money from it. There's normally quite a lot of volatility, but be very, very wary in like assuming that the first move or some headline is going to take us to zero or to Valhalla. Like generally gets faded, and then we end up kind of where we were before it within 48 hours. So
yeah. So you don't think Powell will save our backs today, Mando?
I hope we're not waiting for Powell to save our bags. It's basically where I'm at.
Yeah, it sounds like even my favorite micro shitcoin analyst is waiting on Powell to save his bags right now, Mando. Like every meme coin quant, you should see the Otis Kitchen right now. They're all waiting for Powell to speak. The trenches are waiting for Jay Powell. And it's good. Listen, we'll see where that takes us. So actually, Mando, 2 p.m. is when he usually speaks, but 2:30 p.m. is usually the press conference. When you guys are mid-show on Rec Radio. So we'll see what happens then. But if your entire bags or energy revolves around Powell speaking today, you may be a little overexposed to high risk assets such as crypto and meme coins. So it's usually a good thing to reconsider. Anyways, I guess we'll see where that takes us. Tyler, see what you got for us today.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler D on FOMO hour cause the kids can't miss.
Yeah, folks, crypto majors slightly red ahead of FOMC coming later today, though Bitcoin does lead. A lot of Bitcoin headlines on the day. So Senator Loomis went on Fox Business to promote the Bitcoin Act and outlined why the U.S. should acquire 5% of the Bitcoin supply over the next 5 years and hold it for 20. The Czech Central Bank meets tomorrow to vote on allocating 5% of its reserves to Bitcoin. So news out of the Czech Republic.
That's huge, by the way. That's actually probably the biggest news of the day.
Yeah.
A central bank, like an actual of a country that you've heard of, is thinking about allocating $5 to $7 billion to buy Bitcoin.
Well, Germany should take notes.
We said nation states, right? And you have to, even if this is the impact of the Bitcoin Act bill.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Because these central banks have to try to front run the U.S. here.
That's impressive. I did not catch that one. Nice one.
And the companies as well. So this Nuve company, I think they're in the S&P 500, latest company to announce plans for Bitcoin reserve, allocating 30% of their cash reserves to purchase Bitcoin.
Wow.
So 3 big headlines there. We have France investigating Binance for potential money laundering, tax fraud. Aerodrome suspending 2 of its employees tied to insider trading on the BDV token. That was a mess. And also,
where is that thing now?
Bro, I just checked. It's so funny. It's not funny, but
yeah,
I saved Ovi on that one. I'll take the credit for it.
So it's not as funny to me. Then we got some breaking news this morning. I know we're all over the board here. Trump Media is expanding into financial services and crypto. So that DJT stock, that company, is now also getting into crypto along with World Liberty Financial. So clearly the Trump family going deeper and deeper into our bags. In token protocol and airdrop news, Movement Labs announced this cornucopia program to jumpstart DeFi liquidity. They also surged because rumors are swirling that World Liberty and Elon's Doge are looking into the Movement platform. So big tick there. I think they led alts. And then we had Sweet. They went live on unlocking the Sweet chain for Phantom's 15 million monthly active users. So big news there from Sweet. In AI, total market cap down about 5%. Leaders are mixed. Farokh and ARK leading the way. Some big announcements, though. AI16Z announced it will rebrand to Eliza OS after request from the real A16Z. Ticker still to come. ARK announced another partnership with Solana to accelerate AI innovation and award grants to devs building Rust-based agents. Big news out of ARK. Let's see. And yeah, that was most of the AI headlines. And memes and NFTs, a couple stories here. Meme leaders, mostly right on the day. Bitwise filed for a Dogecoin ETF. So that is definitely going to come this year. Dog with Hat finally teased plans to
That's fair.
Year after it went sub $1. The WIF did rally 30% off the bottom. Dave Portnoy, folks, founder and CEO of Barstool, he keeps talking about plans for a meme coin.
This is exactly what you do when you're about to drop it. Oh, I may not do it.
It's definitely coming. And then 2 new pump fund competitors really starting to make waves with GFM and this new pumpkin platform.
Dude.
So there's more competition out there.
The kitchen cut those. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The kitchen had pumpkin. I'm just saying. I didn't. I missed it. But
they got it.
But they got it. Yeah. So where do we start? I feel like we got to start with the Sphere. I know there was some bigger news, but we got to start with the Sphere. But for one reason is that we had a market on it. But so it's weird. So they tweeted out confirmed, then they edited the tweet and removed the word confirmed, and then tweeted after. That's why we didn't resolve the market on Myriad, by the way, because I looked into it. I asked our people, I said, hey, is this a resolved market thing? They said we can't resolve it because they tweeted confirmed, then remove the confirmed, then say coming soon. But it still means it's coming. But what do we think here, lads? Well, maybe they did resolve it. No, they did not. See, it's not resolved, but now it's 56.44. See, it's flipped here. What do we think?
For Q1, I'm on yes. I'll take yes on this. So my first reaction, if I'm being honest, was this was the final last ditch. Ansem and crew are like, we want to remove the WIF shackles around our neck. Here's the Sphere money, put it on the Sphere, and we're going to be done with this coin and move on. That was my initial reaction. But then you've got like the Blunts and the Elliott Wave analysts of the world saying, hey, whiff bottom is in. And then everyone rallied, at least for a day. And whiff went from sub 1 to $1.30. It was $1.30 when I woke up. It looks like it sold off a little bit. But it is up about 20% off the bottom.
Yeah.
So, who knows? I have nothing against whiff. I don't hold any. I would certainly be happy if it rebounds. So maybe this was what they needed to do to finally put a bottom in on this.
What if whiff on sphere is the bottom, and then we go up only?
It might be. I mean, yesterday it had a lot of bottom feels. It really did. Like everyone was dunking on meme coin holders. Whiff was especially in the crosshair. Like everyone was sharing that chart that looked like an M in the McDonald's logo, and just dunking on everyone for not selling their meme coins. We saw, Farokh coin went sub 80 cents.
Yeah, I saw that. Holy shit.
AI tokens, like we're just seeing new lows.
My
And
God.
it felt like capitulation.
Yeah.
Now, if there's bad news today, could these all go lower? Like, absolutely, right? But I don't know. If things go well today, I kind of think the bottom is in, at least on the good memes and AI tokens. That's
Yeah.
And there's like a Goldilocks scenario that's still out there where Bitcoin chops.
Dude, look at
We
this.
get decent macro news, and we let some of the new memes and AI tokens run.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Even Graphane, which was like one of the better coins in AI. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
God damn. It's really blood on these streets, man. It really is. Fuck. Jeez. Oh, sub 10B, even with the V thing, which is not doing well either. Like if you look at the chart here, it's just down. So what's the news on that? What's up? You said something. Airdrome suspended employees. What the hell?
Well,
I
two
didn't catch
things.
that.
So FUD started circulating around employees who were selling their unlocked tokens day one. And of course, that's in their right. They've been working on the platform, so on and so forth, but never a good look. Like
It was like the
tokens day one.
4 of the top 10 traders on Deck Screener were employees.
Oh no.
That doesn't make anyone want to buy your token. Like if your employees aren't going to hold it for a day, why do I want to buy it? And then like the other news came out from that Aerodrome had suspended 2 employees.
Oh wow.
They were doing some insider trading.
Damn.
On Coinbase.
Can't they do some insider trading on Rect? Like,
Oh, boy, yo.
know?
Whoa, whoa.
Yo.
Can't we just take this thing to a Billy? To Billy?
By any federal entity or similar. I do not have any involvement with this group or with the people in it. I do not know how I'm here, probably added by a third party. I do not support any members by any actions of this group.
All right, continue.
Have to do things the right way.
Tyler, where were we?
So that's what happened with VVV. Okay. And so I was just talking about how tokens felt bottomed. I really do kind of feel like that. And it might just be hopium. I think we have to see how things go this afternoon. Everything feels so shaky. I feel like, the Audis Kitchen, they've all got their finger on the sell button. So the second
Very shaky.
Get news from Powell, they're slamming sell. So I think it's going to be a volatile hour.
There's one subset of the meme coin market that's doing okay. I don't know if you've noticed, but the
SPX?
The gaming meme coins.
Here comes the epic shill.
I'm just saying, there's only really 2 coins I'm looking at in that space.
MLG retraced fully, dude, from yesterday.
20, no?
Huh?
120.
I know, but it was 140 yesterday. But you're right. The MLG is doing really good. Epic's doing good.
Finally.
Epic's up. You love to see that. I mean, Mando wrote a whole thesis this morning, Tyler. Did you see that?
I did not see that, actually.
Dude, Mando's been on fire with these. And I like the MLG thesis. I was watching Fred Guy's stream yesterday because it was with D's. So I like usually to listen to D's streams and stuff. So it was on with TG. And then Banks crashed. And it was Frank. And these guys were like, but I texted the boys. I was like, these guys are turning me into an MLG bull. Like these guys were like, they were good at it. Like they were like, it was like a proper shill. It was good. It was well done. And they were like, we're going to send State of billions. I was like, fuck yeah. I was behind my screen like, dude, I'm about to press the fucking buy button. I'm about to fucking press the buy button. And then I was like, no, Farokh, not pre-FOMC day, because everything could just nuke again tomorrow. So see, I've become better. I've become better, Mando. I'd rather buy it at 150 mil with confirmation that we're in an uptrend than here. But this is one of my favorite. I'm keeping this on the lookout here.
Well, that's why I think there could be some buy pressure coming in. So I'm similar. So I freed up some SOL last night. I was actually thinking about adding to ARK after that partnership announcement, but then I was just like, I might as well wait for
it retraced that announcement too. This is the state of the market, and we all three of us, we really like ARK, right? Because we talk about it a lot, dude.
No, it retraced it, but then it got it back.
Oh, yeah, it's true. You're right. It's back up.
ARK was the most green token on my list this morning.
See, again, looks bottom too, dude. Like all of them look bottom. But then, like, what is the bottom if it's not the bottom?
We're gonna find out here in a few hours. Yeah.
Like I look at Mog. Like I know, like Mog caught so much
slack
on the
bottom, then like we're quite literally going negative. Like we're gonna see. we're gonna have to pay Alan and all these devs. We're just going to pay them out of pocket.
Dude, we're fucked. If this is not the bottom, it's like it's really finished. But
like along those lines, so like whenever people are losing money, they look for people to blame. And now Alan and the Pump Fund team are clearly in the crosshairs.
Where's that Alan coin now?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh God, I don't even know.
I bought the Pico top of that.
No, you didn't, bro. Really?
I have buys at 200 million on that.
Oh my goodness.
Bro,
it's at 10 million.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a chart like that in a while.
Oh, I gotta pull it up. I gotta pull this up.
Put up the daily.
Oh my God.
Wait, you bought? Hold on. You managed to buy here?
Yeah.
Tyler!
Frank just opened up the dumpster truck and you right there, didn't he?
I was playing really fast and loose in those first few days after the Trump token came out. And like in that moment, it really seemed like that Alan, because like
he was gonna flip Trump.
You're playing people coins and like Pump doesn't have a token. Like, why can't Alan be like the unofficial Pump Fund token? Like, that's what's going through my head as I'm top blasting.
We've all been there. We make up the narrative in our head about why it should be higher.
I love Tyler.
This is $1 billion. Yeah, easy. This is about to flip whiff.
yeah, this is the next Farokh coin.
This is a whiff flipper right here.
Yeah, fuck me, dude.
But now, like, so a couple new competitors are starting to get some momentum.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. What's going on that front? Because I saw two of them. Pumpkin and what's the other one?
GoFundMe GFM is their token.
Holy shit.
So I was fortunate. A friend sent this one at 2 million. So I got in on the ground floor.
Thanks for that.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for that.
Well,
Tyler's out there sending us rugs every day. And on this one.
I spent like 2 hours last night trying to figure out like if this was a LARP or real. And what was happening was the GoFundMe cabal was they had a total fudge smear campaign playing out last night. So that they mass report Telegram, they were all just spreading massive FUD and about this token. It was clearly all coordinated, but when you search and you're trying to figure out something's real in real time, like you do have to kind of scan through that because you don't know what to believe. So there's two. Here's what you need to know about these two protocols. So GoFundMe, they launched their token last week. Their platform is up and live. Open sourced, 100% of fees go to the GFM token holders. So their point of view, their perspective is they are catering to users. Pumpkin launched their token yesterday. They've shared a demo. Their platform is not live yet. The idea here is it's more geared towards creators. So creators earn more revenue the better the meme coin does. So the idea here is it is disincentivizing rugs and just fast turnover in tokens. It's incentivizing coins that actually make it for the long haul. But also those who own the Pumpkin token, Pecan, they can stake it and they can also earn fees. And then as a big part of their deck and their pitch, they've been going around and sharing just screenshots of what, like the Farokh coin dev, the mother dev, like what they made if they in this model. So you've got one catering to users, another one catering a little bit more to creators and devs. it's interesting. For one, there's competition. I think that competition is good for everyone.
Yeah, of course.
No battle to displace Pump Fun. But I mean, we felt the same about OpenSea in 2021, right? So if I had to, will Pump Fun be overtaken by the field in the next 3 years? I probably would take the yes side of that. Like it's kind of hard to take the incumbent when you're going up against the whole field. Now, is it going to be GoFundMe or Pumpkin? I have no idea. But interesting to see some new blood out there.
Yeah, we've seen this like so many times.
I do think there's something to be said that Pump Fun is making way too much money, and normally that leads to a competitor. Like we saw that with OpenSea and Blur and all those other marketplaces. It has surprised me that they've just got this walled garden of making tens of millions of dollars each week.
Wow, look at that chart. That's one nice chart. Let me tell you that. Can we long how much Pump Fun is making instead? The revenue. Can you long someone's revenue? That'd be nice, right? Jesus. Is that like the best business of the cycle? Like the highest profitable business of the cycle?
Pump Fun makes a lot of money. I don't know if it makes more money than like Hyperliquid or Radium or Jupiter. It's definitely up there. Definitely up there. And it's like not that many people. Right?
Oh, it's like 4 owners, right? Do they
I've
own
only
all the
2 of
company?
them, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I got to step away for a little bit.
No worries.
Uh-oh.
Go home. But enjoy the guest. Robo Spence. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
See you, Tyler. So, shit. Oh shit. Okay, Tyler had to go. All good. All good. I got you. Well, that's it's just your new Mando. Well, it's not because we do have Mr. Sam Ewan. Perfect timing. Perfect. This is what this is what happens when you got kids at home. Sometimes you just gotta run out real quick. Sam.
Look at this.
How you doing?
I'm great, buddies. How are you?
I'm good.
We're
man.
doing fantastic,
I'm good.
man.
It's just another
Mando,
day.
wherever you are, I'm jealous.
Well,
That's his
it
backyard.
looks like the Canadian mountains, but I'm actually in Portugal. So either way, it's
really
good.
made it.
Yes, Mando, remind us again how good Portugal is and the sun.
No, I don't need to. I barely talk about it, but
Mando mentions Portugal as much as I mentioned my Trump interview. Did you know I interviewed Trump, Sam?
I heard that. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. I saw.
Just like
It was on MySpace, right?
Yeah, it was a MySpace interview. Anyways, Sam, dude, good to see you again. It's been a minute. I think you only came like last year when 2 years ago. Consensus Austin. No, because we weren't there last year, so it was the year before that. You came on. We did the whole thing with Yumi and Ovi Mando. He came on the show, gave away some tickets and all that good stuff. So Sam, why don't you? Let's start again. Look, there's a lot of new folks. There's a lot of new folks in the audience that may not know who Sam Ewan is, though. Everybody should know who Sam Ewan is this stage. Why don't you give us a little intro, Sam?
Amazing. Well, first of all, thank you both for having me on the show again. Always a fan of you. My name is Sam Ewan. I head up all of our media innovation at CoinDesk. I also oversee all of our Web3 content. And we also have Consensus, which is, I think, one of the most fun and interesting events in the crypto space. We are collectively going to be together in Hong Kong in a few weeks, which I'm very excited about. Our first event in Hong Kong. And, we also have Toronto coming up in May again. So, our goal is just to connect the right people, bring the best speakers, and get people some inspiration and some investment, ideally.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, Consensus is like arguably like one of the biggest conferences of the year every year for crypto, if not the biggest, right? It's one of them that's like, I mean, it's massive. I love attending it. With the first year in Austin was super successful. I loved it. And we had a little side event that was fun, but it's usually where it's like the perfect crossroads of like culture, art, all that good stuff, like creators, but then you also have like all the proper big crypto founders that attend it and everything. Why Hong Kong this year? I mean, obviously today, Chinese New Year. I mean, not today. I mean, I know it's a couple weeks. It's like a whole, it's pretty long. So why Hong Kong? And do you want to talk on the importance of that? Because I think it's pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, Hong Kong is kind of seen as like the gateway to Asia when it comes to the business set, right? So a lot of big business happens there. A lot of international finance is going on. So many people interested in crypto. The government itself is very, very interested in attracting a lot of crypto into the region. It's like a short flight from every major country in Asia as well. So we just thought, there's a lot of stuff already happening in Singapore. We don't need to be there. Let's try to like create the premier event in the Hong Kong region. And we just see it as such a big opportunity for, to sort of spread the crypto gospel and to also highlight all the amazing builders, investors, artists, etc., who are in the region. So for me, that's the most exciting part, is that we get to, I mean, you know this when you travel, Farokh, but like, you go to Dubai, it's a whole nother crypto set in Dubai. You go to Hong Kong, there's a whole new group of people that people should know. And so part of our goal is, yes, we have like a lot of the big names, but we also want to highlight a lot of the people and projects who are doing the hard work on the ground in Hong Kong itself.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of which, I mean, I took 2 trips to Hong Kong last year, back to back within a month, for a reason, and it opened like arguably some of the biggest doors that have opened for our business has been from Hong Kong, if not the biggest. Actually, it was in Hong Kong where Lox and I sat down and decided to move on fully with the prediction market model for Myriad because of the conversation we had there. They're just switched on, man. Like they get it. And they understand it's literally the gateway to Asia. It's kind of like China's playground for crypto is its sandbox is literally Hong Kong. True story. And the government there is actually super receptive to it, right? Like I'm assuming you guys are pretty tied up with that as well.
Yeah, I mean, opening the show, we have the Hong Kong finance minister, who's in essence like the most important person in Hong Kong for this, right? So they're there to welcome everybody, but they are very open for business. And I would not sleep on Hong Kong in that region being the biggest crypto market in the future.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, speaking of which, and I'm just going to quickly refresh my screen because I can't share the screen. So I'm going to exit the studio for a second, but I'm going to ask you a question first so we don't leave the people hanging. Can you just tell the people, like, who are the speakers? Because you said, like, there's a lot of big names coming. I see the list. I'm going to share on screen in a second, but run people through, like, who's coming, who's attending the conference.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we have everyone from, like, Richard Teng, CEO of Binance. We have Hong Fang, who's the president of OKX. We have, like, a lot of the big crypto exchanges there. We have Lily Liu, president of Solana Foundation. We have, Johan from Robinhood. We have Backpack. We have Polymarket. We have Wintermute. We have like everyone who you want to hear from is going to be there. It's a pretty deep list, and people again are very excited to come to Hong Kong. We have Farokh, who's going to be there.
Farokh. I saw that today. I love
that. Yeah, I mean, it's a great time. I will also say most people who come to Consensus, and I think you mentioned this because of your time in Hong Kong, but like the networking is so top tier there. And we also have amazing evening events going on. We have Crypto Fight Night. We got a lot of fun stuff. So I think that people are coming who want to understand what's going on in the Asian region, but honestly, those who want to attract partners, investors, builders, it's also a place to be. We have a lot of good stuff going on, from hackathons and pitch fests to to the fact that we're going to be at like the Hong Kong Jockey Club watching horse racing. It's going to be a wild time.
Yo, my last 2 trips in Hong Kong, I couldn't make it on the Wednesday night, but because it's a Wednesday thing. For those of you who don't know, like on Hong Kong, it's like every Wednesday there's horse racing and next to Wan Chai, which is a kind of central, and basically it makes up for 10% of the taxes in Hong Kong. That's how big the horse racing game is over there. Right? Yeah, you guys have the whole thing. So it's Hong Kong Jockey Club on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday conference, right? Something like that. Thursday, Friday, 1920 conference, which we have a stage at. Can't wait to talk to you about this in a second. And then followed by a bunch of side events. So if you can afford making the trip to Hong Kong, like this is one of those conferences that's like actually super worth it. And maybe changes your mind a little bit from this market. Actually, it's not a bad shout. Speaking of which, now I want to get into some more discussions with you. What's the details in terms of hotels, tickets, all that good stuff? I know we have a discount going, 15% for Rug Radio people. Oh, there you go. Just pulled up on screen. Love that. But do you want to run people through that?
Yeah, I mean, we have a couple great hotel deals and partners there, the Hyatt and the Renaissance, I believe. So there's still rooms available for people to get at our discount codes. It's 19th, 20th. The 18th is a bit of an institutional day. I believe that's sold out. So from the finance perspective, you're going to really come to walk the show floor and meet folks. As you mentioned, we have events Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. We're working the Token of Love Hong Kong Music Festival is going on. A lot of big DJs are coming in. That's going to be on Wednesday night, as well as at the race course. We have Crypto Fight Night on Thursday. We have our closing party on Thursday as well. There's a ton of side events from Solana. A lot of the big chains are doing a bunch of stuff there. So it's going to be it's going to be a great time. Definitely recommend coming through. Also, don't want to sleep on the fact that like 7 weeks later, we're also going to be in your home country for Toronto Consensus.
Yes, sir.
In May. So hopefully we'll see you guys either at both or one of those. But yeah, there's a lot of big stuff coming. This is our inaugural Hong Kong event. We're going to do it again next year. Really trying to build a foundation for the opportunity to make Hong Kong a real crypto capital.
Hell yeah. Love that. It's technically like an unofficial like crypto capital to me at this stage. It's like where the big dogs are. Just quickly, and then I have some more questions for you, Sam. For those of you who want to participate in the giveaway we're doing today, because Sam, you know, someone may win a CryptoPunk today on the show. Maybe you have the magic touch. We'll see if you do. I think you do. I feel like you do. You know, Ron yesterday didn't bring the magic touch, but someone won a red guy. It's not bad, $2,000. But today I feel like someone's going to win a CryptoPunk. I feel it's a rafflebot.xyz. Rafflebot, RAFFLEBOT, yeah. Rafflebot.xyz. The code today is FOMC. FOMC is the code. So for y'all who don't know, you have to go through rafflebot.xyz every day to enter a code to potentially make some money. You'll have to see that. Anyways, Sam, back at it. How are things on the media side? I want to talk to you about this a little bit because obviously, you're him when it comes to media and crypto. Obviously, I mean, CoinDesk. You know, you guys are great. You know, I mean, we are maybe a little. I'm just kidding. But I love you guys.
All good.
It's all play. But you know, CoinDesk. I mean, dude, you guys have been the top publisher in crypto for a minute now. You know, you think of crypto, you think of media, you think of CoinDesk. More Trump media news today about how he's getting more involved into crypto. So, like, what's your read right now in the state of media in this industry?
I mean, honestly, it's very interesting to me. I mean, and you guys know this as well as I do. I mean, there is so much information out there. I think crypto is one of those things where people are almost more reliant on faith than they are on trust. And I think that's something that's very interesting in this game, right? That they are willing to believe anyone can help make them money, get to the next edge versus, you know, what's the significant foundation of what we're building.
Yeah.
With that said, I don't mind. I think we're in an attention economy right now. And so I think that we're only going to get more and more interested in, one, what's the storytelling around crypto? What are the projects that sort of hit our emotional center as much as our brain?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wild time to be in media. I think look, in my opinion, there's never been a better time to enter crypto, but as long as you do the work, and the work doesn't have to be, you need to know the technical analysis behind these tokens. Sometimes it can be, what's the conversation going on? What's the engagement happening, right? And can I play that for the short term? With that said, you know, I mean, we've never seen a run like we've seen in Bitcoin. So I think there's just so much happening in the Bitcoin ecosystem that we should be paying attention to, which is still my foundation. Is how I got into it in 2014. So, you know, for me, there is a lot of bullishness around Bitcoin that I'm very excited about, and we cover a lot of it. So, you know, everyone should definitely check out CoinDesk.com for that. We have a lot of big new product features coming out in the next month. So definitely recommend keeping your eye on some big things there. And to your point, honestly, like, we love that there are all the different partners and competitors in the space, because I think it only gives legitimacy. I hate, I'm sure you do, when you see an article come out in Bloomberg or the New York Times which just gets it wrong. And you know, and it's just so easy to get it wrong in this space. You know, even the Trump token, I don't think people understand the macro behind what's going on there. But
what's your read on that?
Here's the biggest thing I've been thinking about. Actually, I want to get your opinion on this, Mando. Okay, so you have Trump comes in. I heard one of you interviewed him, but you didn't ask this question. Trump comes in. He appoints a new SEC chief. He also creates from Loomis and Mersinger and Caroline Pham, like all these people who are on this like sort of task force. Then the Friday before his inauguration, he drops his token. Now, I think in a traditional perspective, all the stuff around that token would probably violate any actions that this SEC would have to take, right? These are the kinds of things that, you know, using influence to sort of pump your own token at a very high level. We've seen celebrities do that and get slapped on the wrist for this and get fined. Yeah. But what happens with the SEC if they create a regulation that violates what the president and his family did? So that's my wonder. I want to get, what are your thoughts on this idea that if you were regulating crypto, this is the kind of thing you probably would regulate?
This is kind of why I think that was actually maybe even bigger than the Bitcoin thing. Like the way that he released or the reserve stuff, the way that he did the token. I mean, I was speaking to a law firm about it. It seemed so against every other thing that they would provide.
It's against Gensler's SEC. Let's put it that way,
sure.
right?
More than that, though, right? Like he holds 80% of the coin. He launched it himself.
Mhm.
I love it.
In the US, and is promoting it. Like normally, you're like, oh, okay, some convoluted legal structure here, so that like I'm not involved. It kind of just means it's free for all, and that's kind of what we've seen to a certain extent. Like we've seen a bit of just a ton of people now being like, well, if he can, I can. I think we're going to see massive token supply now, basically, because it's basically meant.
Amanda, let me ask you this, and I agree with you completely, and I think it's a seismic shift in the industry, that one moment. But it feels like anyone with influence at that point, every celebrity, every influencer, every brand could then do this under the guise of, well, the president himself is doing
Oh,
this.
wait, yeah, the precedent is there now.
Right. So like while he's president, he literally is retweeting and pumping it from his account. Right. So by doing that, does that set up in essence a framework where crypto cannot be regulated? Because you're not going to go after Coke for doing the same thing. You're not going to go after Taylor Swift for doing the same thing. They can point to precedent being set by the president.
It's a very good point. I think there was some commentary then from David Sachs who said like, we think meme coins are collectibles. So I think everyone will have to claim that they're a meme coin. So you'll probably see, and then we'll see like the gray area of like, what is a meme coin? What is meme coin plus like NFTs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trump has been promoting it, but it is just a Trump coin. Like there's no utility of this coin at the moment. Exactly. So maybe we will, like I said this before, like maybe we're going to see a Nike coin, maybe we're going to see, but they won't be able to do stuff with it, I don't think.
So utility, you think, is actually the problem at this point?
I actually don't know. That's the point. My guess is that's now where the lawyers would be like, right, well, he did it this way. So you can probably do exactly the same thing, but like, yeah, maybe we can add utility in like a year. And
I mean, that precedent's only in the USA too, right? So if you're not in the USA, I wouldn't attempt doing it on the premise that Trump did it.
Very
right?
good point.
So in the US, there's a point to make. Like I'm in Canada. I can't go drop a Farokh coin and be like, but Trump did it. We're not a state yet. Yet.
I like that.
but if you're in the US, like Mando in Portugal, you can be like, oh, Trump did it, so I'm doing it because he's not our president, right? But in the US, it's a different thing. And we'll see if people follow suit on the Trump market. The other day, there's like this, like, I guess C-list or B-list celebrity that did one right after. I'm not gonna name it, but like we traded for fun, like quickly. It was a rug. It's completely rugged already, by the way, within 24 hours. But she went on Twitter, on Instagram, and said, I'm following Donald Trump's footsteps. I'm launching my coin. To your point, she literally tweeted that, like like Donald Trump did, except that her coin went like for like 2 million, then rugged. Because Sahil was behind it probably, but but it's and also like, and now they all think that because Trump did it, it's gonna work. But Trump had the right tokenomics in a way because he locked 80%. So we know what happens when supply is controlled. But second of all, he's fucking Donald Trump, dude. You know what I mean?
Wild. But but Farokh, like think of Hawk right? I mean, the fact is that she now has precedent to say what I did
nothing wrong.
Fine. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's what Kobe said, right? I think Kobe tweeted this, like, hey, Hawk did nothing wrong now that you're looking at what Trump did with his coin. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. What do you think of the future of our industry now in under Trump's America? I personally, like, even today, this morning, I think Mando and Tyler covered it. Trump media now more up into crypto. Obviously, like Elon tweeting a lot about media. Yesterday, actually, that's perfect on cue for you. Yesterday, we had that famous clip that went viral of Trump's press secretary saying that creators, podcasters, and we've applied, right? Mm-hmm. Go apply, go get the White House press pass. So I've officially applied, got in touch with the team, etc. And then someone from Decrypt also applied on their own. So hopefully we get it. But what do you make of that? I thought that was super cool.
I think it's amazing. I mean, we're applying as well for the same reason. We have to be in the room. Yeah. And look, we know that this is going to be a full court press of information, right? We know there's going to be a lot of noise out there, and it's up to folks like yourselves and us to figure out that signal, right? So we can understand what's actually going to happen. But the fact is, like, legacy media has been owning and like locking up that access for so long. It's time for the sort of new state of media to come through.
I agree. For those of you who don't know what clip I'm talking about, I posted yesterday, but basically they were talking about how they're encouraging people who have a podcast to just apply Now that doesn't mean that just the average podcaster or anyone can get in. Even us doesn't mean Rug Radio is going to get in.
We are more than average, Farokh.
We are. We definitely are. I mean, we've done a lot. We've done a lot
Yeah.
in this industry. I think it would be bullish just even for you guys or us guys to be in, for the industry as a whole, to have a voice of crypto inside. Whether it's you, us, Blockworks, like it doesn't matter. Like
Anyone,
we need
yeah.
to have a presence for crypto inside of the White House. And I thought that was like I thought that was exciting, man. Honestly, for the future of our industry. So look, things are looking bullish for media and crypto. That's
Absolutely.
for sure. There's only a handful of big ones, so it's important, I think, that we all kind of like stick together. I was talking to Yano about that. I think it's super cool that we do this, and I'm super excited about February 19th, Rug Radio, Web3
On stage, you and I, we're gonna matching outfits.
Is that what we're doing?
We have to, of course.
Outfits.
I'm in. Let me know what colors, so I can pack it up when I go to, because I'm in Paris and Hong Kong.
We just gotta get Ian to give us a squiggle sweaters, and then we'll make it happen.
I'm so his fucking squiggle sweater is so fire. We gotta make that happen. All right. Well, look, that was fun. February 19th. Make sure you go to Consensus. So the website is consensus-hongkong2025.coindesk.com, or they just go to coindesk.com. If that's
Yeah,
too
you
long.
can find it at CoinDesk. Make it easy.
Yeah. It's so easy. Go to coindesk.com, top left. It literally says Consensus, and show up. Show up. It's going to be a lot of fun. On the 17th, we have a little side event also going on. Rug Radio, Oros, Mog, like all the folks are going to be involved. Shout out to our sponsors on our stage. Actually, we have Up Network. We have Soulphone, we have Mog helping us as well on the Rug Radio stage that we're partnering with Consensus at. So super excited to do that with y'all. All right, with that, let's do this giveaway. Let's do this giveaway, y'all. Mando, I know you gotta go. I know you got a busy day, so I'm gonna get to that. Oh, that's not me. Wait, Sims. Let's get to picking someone, and then I'll get to the giveaway thing. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Come on. We built our own ticker thing. You see that?
This is great.
Let's go, baby! Woo! Booyah! 4890. Congratulations. I'm really happy about that one. That is someone that listens to the show since day zero, Mando. That's someone that's been listening to Yumi and Obi when it was just like TM NFTs. Yeah. This one makes me like the happiest ever. I love that. I'm gonna take over the stage here, Sims. Congratulations, dude. This is cool, man. Fuck yeah, man.
They retweet every day. They do everything every day.
This is someone who literally is arguably one of the biggest listeners of this show. What's up, Poria? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You were muted for a second. All right, well, you're on stage. That's all that matters on the Twitter space.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Poria?
What's up?
Dude, fuck. Hell yeah, you've been listening to us since day one, man. Fuck yeah, I'm excited about this. I think you've been following me since like 2021. I love that. All right, well, Poria, I'm feeling your punk. Let's bless this mic. Doug Jesus, bless the mic. Samuel, bless the mic. Come on. Well, you were the right guy. Oh, that's a nice one. Congratulations, Poria. You just made $1,700. Boom. There you go. Love to see it. We can't hear you. Well, congrats, Poria. And with that, Samuel, thank you for coming on the show today. Shout out to you guys. Mando, I see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.